kwanza na rasilimali zetu zaibiwa. Wenyeji waishi kama wageni nchini mwao, haki yapotoshwa kwa faida ya wachache. Twavamiwa, Wakongomani twamuke.
Washington High School. I would like to recognize and thank the Washington High School Band and Orchestra members under the direction of Marco Chirillo for the music they provided. To come forward to join the choir on stage. As we respect the acknowledgement of each student and their hard work, I would like to provide a quick reminder regarding the appropriate protocol for a formal program such as graduation. Devices as we introduce the graduates so that everyone can hear the upcoming names. If you are coming forward for photos, please use the designated areas and only remain in the area during your graduate's turn. These actions will assist us in ensuring a graduation ceremony that will be remembered by all. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. I would now like Board President Cynthia Mickelson, Board Member Mark Curran, and the Superintendent of Sioux Falls Public Schools, Dr. James Daly. would now like to take a moment to recognize the first chair in the graduating class that has been left vacant in recognition of any and all students who have been part of the class of 2022 for the last 13 years, but are no longer with us due to a loss of life. I would now like to introduce to you Washington High School Student Council President Jasper Fields and Student Council Vice President Stephanie Rivas Saravia, who will be the masters of today's commencement ceremony. Woo!
Thank you, Mrs. Pack. Good afternoon. My name is Jasper Fields, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to the stage Sioux Falls School Board President, Mrs. Cynthia Mickelson, who will deliver a graduation welcome.
Thank you, Jasper and Mrs. Packey. On behalf of the Sioux Falls School Board, we are honored to be participating in the Washington graduation ceremony, 140th year, and our school district actually celebrated its 150th year, so what a celebration for us and our community. To the students, families, and friends here today, we thank you for choosing the Sioux Falls School District as your educational partner. We hope that we continue to make our community better through our outstanding programs, staff, and opportunities. Whatever path you choose after leaving our schools, we are excited to see what you all do. Remember to be in the present, be grateful, take smart risks, leave the door open to new opportunities, and continue to peak and learn. Go for the class of 2022.
Thank you, Mrs. Mickelson. It is my honor to welcome to the stage the Superintendent of the Sioux Falls School District, Dr. Jane Sama, who will also deliver a graduation welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022 Washington High School. Graduation has always been my favorite event of the year, not because it's the end of the school year, but because it's a time when we get to celebrate as an entire school district and offer up this amazing group of young adults as our very best gift to the world. We want to thank their friends and family members gathered today to help these graduates reach this milestone. Thank you for your continuing support, and thank you for sharing your children with us. After all of the events, car rides, homework, and forgotten backpacks, enjoy this well-deserved moment of pride. I'd also like to recognize and thank the Washington High School teachers, staff, and administrators for your effort. It's a life's calling, and we're grateful. To the most important people here today, our graduating class of 2022. You've studied many hours to reach this moment in your lives. You've demonstrated dedication and commitment. You've accomplished so much both in and out of the classroom, and we're very proud of you. We believe we've prepared you well, and we've been privileged to call you our students. We hope you leave with a sense of pride and accomplishment and a lifelong connection to Washington High School and the Sioux Falls School District. Thank you, Dr. Stalem. We are now pleased to feature the Washington High Concert Choir under the direction of Mr. Jeffrey Spencer, who will be performing Omnia Soul by C. Randall Stern. Thank you, Mr. Spencer and Concert Choir members. Our commencement speakers for today were selected through an audition process from other excellent addresses written by men, Class of Courage, given today by Antoinette Vito.
Thank you for the introduction and welcome everyone. On behalf of the class of 2022, we say thank you here before you today to the parents, students, and staff who have made these last 4 years worth it. It is my honor to be standing up here delivering this speech to such an incredible. We don't just become new versions of ourselves, but carry on each version of our past selves along with us. I don't think that applies to just the birthday, but every moment we find ourselves advancing and coming of age such as this one. That process takes further. There will be moments where we find ourselves at the bottom of the food chain and confused like our freshman and sixth grade selves. There will be moments where we're forced to adapt to worldly changes and keep advising and advancing like our sophomore selves. And there will be moments where we find ourselves scared but ready to grow up like our current selves. The same versions of ourselves that have earned us these seats today. WHS is centered around the circle of courage. Class of 22, we are sitting here today because we are the class of courage, and we are ready for the future because of it. When they said life moves fast, they didn't mean it as a joke. It started with a question mark in our minds after we heard that we would graduate in 2020. It seemed far off, and we told ourselves, that's like when we're big kids. Then suddenly we found ourselves chanting, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. On that first day, ourselves it's like 4 years away. And suddenly, we found ourselves 5 months away, telling ourselves we couldn't let ourselves do it. We didn't. And while it's still on our minds, say it one more time after me. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We're all here today by the force of our determination, the strength of our surroundings, and whether we realize it or not, by following the circle of courage. Yes, we all took different paths and used different resources. Some used open periods, study halls, and breaks between shifts. We weren't. One second, we were struggling to find our way from each wing. Next second, we're starting to open up textbooks and wondering if that class everyone said would be easy truly would be. Then, March 13th, 2020 comes along, and although we're physically isolated from our warrior family, we got through that uncertainty. Then we're faced with the struggle of coming back among lots of change. Lo and behold, we had a new principal, new regulations over COVID, new classes, and it was like everything was changing and everyone expected us to just accept it. For many, it was either our grade slip or our mental health day. Shout out to all the peers who noticed and rushed to help each other out. The circle of courage tells us we belong, and we, the class of courage, persevere. We are stronger and more independent and ready for what lies ahead. I wouldn't be doing this speech justice if I didn't take time to thank more than just the staff and parents who went out of their way to make the most of the education here at school. Our lunch and custodial staff, along with every kid who has been used as a resource to complete any assignment within our 4 years, you're greatly appreciated. It's also important that we recognize those that were at the front lines when we needed them. Quizlet, Khan Academy, Timeless History, every YouTube video that went over a semester's worth of information the night before testing, you're also greatly appreciated. We've all watched each other grow and adapt both literally and figuratively. Before I joined every class before us with the assumption that we are the class of change, I don't think we are. Yes, we did maybe pave the way for many changes, but I think we accomplished so much more. As a class of courage, we've shown our strength and willingness to push boundaries. We've demonstrated our leadership and understanding in what it takes to use our voices and be heard, and proven our determination to keep going. So, class of 2022, class of courage, I wish us all well and I'm excited to see what the future has in store for us. May we never forget the parts of us that have led us to this very moment and go into the future as friends, as warriors, and with courage. Congratulations.
Is Julia Stanton, giving her commencement address, our home on Sycamore Avenue. Good afternoon, guests, family, faculty, and fellow warriors. My name is Julia Stanton, and I have the privilege to help introduce and celebrate Washington's class of 2022. Now, all the speeches start off with a story. Here's one we all relate to. First, we all have our first memories of school. Mine was in the second grade, and I was terrified. Walking into a new classroom and a new grade was scary. Soon, many of us experienced the same phenomenon, being terrified of starting new chapters in our lives. But let's look back on our high school experience with fondness. We must reflect on all the things that shaped us while we were together in our home on Sycamore Avenue. Let's start by reminiscing about a few experiences we will remember about Washington High School. Mr. Dahlberg's AP United States History class was starting its most exciting unit to date, the Civil War. This divided the class period into North and South to battle out inside the school for trivia questions. Now, we will remember that historic class of reenactment and our teachers' addiction to Diet Coke. But more importantly, we will remember that we all knew as students of WHS, we could count on any of our teachers for an amazing time. He's not the only teacher or faculty member we can count on. Miss Woundedhead's way of keeping us engaged with sharp sarcasm, most of the time direct equity, mind you. Even further, Miss Renee Hanson's warm welcome every morning we were running late. And Mr. Trett's tailored teaching styles that made each and every student feel welcome and supported. Although this is not a history, English, and thankfully it's not a math lesson, there is still a lesson to be learned. The teachers and faculty tried every day at Washington High School to make that place as welcoming, exciting, and safe as possible. They made it feel like our home. Much like a class, we have laughed, celebrated, and mourned together. Our chapter at Washington High School is closing, but for a fellow student, it ended too soon. Last year, on May 8th, Washington lost a fellow warrior. Javier Velasquez died in a tragic car accident, and walking to school that following Monday, the grief was so thick it was almost unbearable. Yet the teachers, faculty, and other students all came together to support one another. Soon, Warrior Nation became real. The feelings of togetherness mirrored family ties. So, to properly remember Javi, let's commit to performing acts of kindness and keep spreading the love he brought to our community at Washington High School. As a tribute to our friend, let's live the Warrior way beyond graduation, like Javi did. We will always be a part of each other, and he will continue to always be a part of us. High school consists of many stories, all making up chapters in our lives, such as Friday night lights, early AP review sessions, and late nights out playing Taylor Swift at max volume with their best friends in the passenger seat. Granted, maybe that last part was just me, but remember, Warrior family, all of our stories are something you must treasure. Many of us, myself included, are ready to leave high school behind, ready to slam this book shut in our lives. I'm up here asking you to remember the Warrior Nation, our home on Sycamore Avenue. That brick fortress became the very setting of the story that was high school for all of us. Our story does not have Prince Charming, but we did have hope and gold. We did not have evil dragons that could be slain, but we did conquer those daunting pests. But like every good fairy tale, we too will have a happily ever after. Being present here today is the beginning of that. We have reached the last sentence of the final chapter, and we are here today to close the book that was our high school experience. The term nostalgia translated from Greek means a longing to return home. Soon we will all feel nostalgic about our experiences as we begin to travel to colleges, find jobs, enlist in the military. Always remember, we are Washington's class of 2022. When this chapter concludes and the relationships we've built and the connections we have made, those will never disappear. Teachers at Washington will remember us, and they will welcome us with smiles and happiness as we welcome back to the place that made up all of us. And we will carry in our hearts how it was always a great day to be a warrior. And now that we are forever a part of the sacred tradition in that big building, our home on Sycamore Avenue. Congratulations, class of 2022.
There are 116 Regent Scholars, 69 National Honor Society members, 74 AP Achievement Award winners, 38 AP Scholars, 4 with honors, 8 with distinction, 2 National Merit Finalists, and 1 U.S. Presidential Scholar. And while these achievements are impressive and significant, they do not only capture all of the ways in which each and every single one of the persons to the class of 2022, our school board president, Cynthia Henderson, and school board member Mark Curran, reading the names of the class members, the assistant principals, Mr. Preston White, and Ms. Edward Henson. Ushers, please prepare your reading of the names. Bailey Pipchett.
Mashashi. Elizabeth Sanchez. Ronnie LaRush.
Estefanos
Evan Rodriguez.
Ana Neil Johannes Dries
Candace Ledbetter.
Okay, hello.
Gina
Autumn Ledbetter. Maya Lowe. Daniela Lopez Ramirez.
Carter Alno
Anderson Lopez Lopez.
Julia Andres
Carden Blue. Evan Ludens.
Mercy Alba
Madeline Little.
Rita Argent
Anika Lewis.
Lisa Fernanda Carvajal
Henuk Lucas. Ikioche Ivana.
Dennis Ever
Trevor Lundgren.
Kate Badger
Anthony Machado.
Sakina Lati
Mitsu Madeo.
Lua Malini
Anish Magar.
Katie Paul
Ganesh Magar.
Kelly Martin
Emma Maloney.
Jason Martin
Caitlin Mullins.
David Mom Ramiro Tomasi Patrick Connection
Paula Mahmoud.
Tyler Manning
Winter Hakeem Kaplan.
Carlos Knox Eno
Samuel Markley.
Fortuna
Daphne Mark. Serenity Mark.
Lori Baker
Wynn Bassett.
Alexander Bender
Lauren Mathis.
Dante Fleck
Eva Magnish.
Janaea Connector
Eli McGowan.
Cole Myers
Alexis McMartin.
Boyle Bowman
Bianca Meeks.
Kelly Bowman
Say May.
Joshua Lloyd
Miskana Elise.
Bernice Boyd
Chase Mencia.
Rickett Brady
Samuel Decema.
Nathan Brink
Thomas Messenbrink III.
Chris Gray.
Kayla Fester.
Will Brennan.
Crispin Meyer.
Aiden LeBrink.
Julia Miller.
Emma Brown. Celeste Bryant.
Max Millett.
Sierra Bryant.
Cole Millier.
Benjamin Burgers.
Hosanna Mirage.
Amara Burwell.
Mohammed.
Erica Carmi.
Najma Mohammed.
Eric Carrillo Amin.
Ruth Malou.
Juan Joaquin.
Brooklyn Molyneux.
David Clark.
Jose Moncada
Daniel Clark.
Kiana Montclair.
Jennifer Wow Merida.
Michael Moran.
Mr. Holden.
Noah Morgan.
Caitlin Constantine.
John Morrill.
Lester Cortez Sandoval.
Antoine Fury.
James Cruz.
Chloe Highlander.
Sage Candy.
Okita Osa.
Amy Davis.
Molly Mullen.
Hannah Bennett.
Zane Munyon.
Axel Ducker.
Connor Booth.
Moses Perry. Devin Smith.
Judy Senda.
Carson Devin.
Cameron Allen.
Aubrey Ventura.
McKenna Nelson.
Amy DeWitt.
Jack Nesty.
Ruby Eames.
Mindy Wynn.
Lisa Diego.
Tammy Wynn.
Angela Dominguez.
Ryan Nichols.
Ryan Allen.
Sydney Lee. Mia Pratt. Gavin Olo. Tanner O'Brien.
Harrison Lubison.
Lee O'Connell.
Caitlin White.
Kylie Olson.
Taya Evans.
Destiny Oman.
Yurikunda Ajige.
Ariana Rodriguez.
Asher Knight.
Huh?
Correct.
Kevin Escamillo.
Sharon Ortiz Lopez.
Azucena Escobar Mahir.
Patrick Osborne.
Joshua Ferguson.
Angelina Omiana.
Madeline Vesta.
Nina Patience.
Jersey Faith.
Emma Pop.
Emerita Bishop.
Nicole Collins.
Caitlin Fletcher.
Aaron Peralta.
Sophia Fletcher.
Natalie Peters.
Easton Pop.
Britton Peterson.
Sergio Flores.
Christopher Peterson.
Aubrey Ward.
Thomas Peterson.
Landon Friesen.
Russell Phillips.
Sam Uduso.
Joshua Piper.
Gabe Ferris.
Jane Blank.
Idolish Princess Jesus.
Clayton Comic.
Solomon Garcia.
Armand Ray.
Mario Garcia Morales.
Mish Ray.
AC Gasper.
Lindsay Ramirez.
Logan Vertica Mariantos.
Lydia Grant. Haley Rasmussen.
Mark
Taya Grant. Charles Reeves.
Junior Gate.
Ray.
Susanna Gavakina.
Claire Rickenbach.
Enoch Yeberbank Mike.
Chakazia Rivera.
Joshua George.
Lily Roberts.
Rebecca Ketchum.
Noah Robertson.
What?
Joseph Design.
David Rodriguez.
Joseph Glasser.
Robert Rubio.
Destiny Gonzalez.
Eric Ryman.
Madison Dawn.
Erica Sun.
Ryan Goff.
Yasir Smith.
Sergio Fernandez Mayer.
Ariana Sommer.
Jordan Green.
Landon Solskjaer.
Hayden Brown.
Karen Sanchez.
Mason Green.
Solana Sanchez.
Sandra Krieger.
Theodora Sargent.
Ashton River.
Morgan Seiler. Jaden Shetton.
Anisha Gura.
Tara Schroeder.
Sega Guru.
Cynthia Nishiramana.
Alexander King.
Michelin Siam.
Carter Hall.
Kelsey Severson.
Daniel Ellerson.
Davis Schaefer.
Layton Hampton.
Shanga Aruka Shanga. Emma Shea.
Sydney Hanson.
Casey Shetlin.
Jonathan Hare.
Peyton Shields.
Natalie Harms.
Charlotte Shiramama.
Caitlin Hall.
Jamal Chevrolet.
Cody Parks.
Ezekiel Samba.
Kiera Hawk.
Sydney Sealer.
Terry Heifel.
Austin Sobranas. Gabrielle Spain.
Hayden Calvin.
Julia Spivak.
Yeah.
Catherine Henry.
Chastity
Eti?
Singer.
Abby Hensley.
Yeah, mimi niko huku tu niko na shoot zote.
Cash
So,
Bennett.
kwa
Valerie
siwezi nikaikaa mbele kwa sababu kule wamekataza kukaa kule mbele, ndio maana iko mbali sana na wao.
Kenna Hill.
Hale Swanson.
Ya ndio hivyo, mimi nawaona kila mtu niko namuona mkamera.
Rihanna Scott.
Ya kwa sababu niko mbali sana.
Kayla Hawk.
Abatulete kukaa huko mbele, ilikuwa mbele huko lakini wamenikataza na spirit.
Dawn Sim. Garrett Hawk.
Wale ni wenye wana nani wa masomo wale.
Aaron Hoyer.
Ya. Kwa hiyo
Dimchon Tamam.
niko na shoot wako naonekana wote.
Soka Hussein.
Zing Tanaya.
Okay.
Ibrahim.
Stu Tate.
Anarina Edie.
Aiden B.
Marcus Jack.
Maximilian Thompson.
Larry Jacobs.
Nicole Terreno Rodriguez.
Joseph Jacobs.
Kukuto.
Pacifica Dunn.
Paula Toe.
Miriam James.
Kaden Thompson.
Shukran Juan.
Adonias Tuches
Emma Jensen.
Jade Yerkia Mendoza.
Jamal Jernigan.
Sabatu Usman. Joseph Utek.
Najima John. Alejandro Johnson.
Johnson Vandigan.
Ariel Johnson.
Isaiah Vargas.
Rick Johnson.
Blaine Vernon.
Joanna Johnson.
Alicia Lighting.
Johnson.
Lindsay McCall.
Gianna Johnson.
Ellie Walker.
Nathaniel Johnson.
Madison Walden.
Michael Johnson.
Caitlin Waring.
Dana Jones.
Kylie Waterbury.
Jason Jones.
Gage Wing.
Paul Jervin.
Lainey Wynn.
Tracy.
Logan West. Lydia Whirlwind Soldier.
Angus Wallace.
Melville White.
Keelan Kabal.
Nathan Warrenham.
Elizabeth Canberra.
Emma Wilson.
Savannah Caratois.
Joshua Young.
Sylvia Pasolini.
Serenity Young.
Ashley Hall.
Victoria Zentler.
Alan Potter. Sheila Watts.
Lisa Teenan.
Jackson Keating.
Haley Watt.
Amari Kiowa. Washington High School seniors, please stand. Washington High School.
Watu wapo kwa njaa na rasilimali zetu zaibiwa. Wenyeji waishi kama wageni nchini mwao, haki yapotoshwa kwa faida ya wachache. Twavamiwa Wakongomani twamuke